Hi everyone, sorry for the lack of proper updates on this recently. I've been doing a lot of work around the outside of the city, but not a lot inside, off camera, so there haven't been as many updates. I've had some glitches with the computer recently, and I recorded Sunday's session where I had Kavolta and a friend in who's been helping us, and I had no voice in it at all. There was no mic. My side of the conversation was completely missing, so I only had game sounds and the two of them, and it was kind of a bit weird, so I had to scrap that, unfortunately. So I've gone 2 weeks now without having any proper recording to upload. The week before that, however, I've only just recently uploaded. We've got a pathway here now going outside to the stables, and in here we have finished the kitchens, more or less. The front has been left open at the moment because we don't know what's going to attach to it, so we've just left it as it is. So we've got our storage section here, our pathways to the guard stations on either side, the main kitchen here, and the two kitchen bits at the top. We've also got this section back here, which I'm not entirely sure, but you never know, because it also leads down to storage area, which will be cold storage, stone cold storage, as I said when I did it, which I'm not even sure I recorded when I did it. Up here is going to be a kitchen area for servants. They've got to have somewhere to eat rather than in their own rooms, so their food will be provided. They can come here or they can go and make their own, it doesn't really matter. And upstairs will be a recreation area where they can just come and sit, relax, talk to others, just basically veg out. Both of the stairways on either side go up to the same places. This way goes up to the ballrooms, or occasion rooms, or whatever they are called, I can't remember right now. So on both sides does the same. And this way goes up into the garden, so they can go outside but still within the palace grounds, so that they're safe. This wall still hasn't been finished, as always. My friend's been in and she's been doing things like the lamps, and she's built a couple of houses and a marketplace, as well as a garden. There's a public garden in the area. So we've now got her house there. That is the shop that she built, which is for clothing. The marketplace is just these red roofs that you can see there, and a garden in the distance. Right off just in the mountainside over there, you can just about make out where the path curves. There's a mine there, and in that circle area next to it I'm going to be building a mason's and something else that I can't remember right now. I still haven't mapped out the other side of the river, so I still have to do that at some point. I'm not sure what I'm going to put there, but I need to map it out. At the moment I'm worried that the plots that I do have for the houses here are too small, and that is based on the size of Nettie's house, because the inside is ridiculously small. There'll be a pathway that comes up this mountain. Not sure how, because it might carve a lot of the mountain out, but I might have to curve it round and come up around the back. And this water here that's sitting doing nothing, this little pond, I'm going to let it flow down the side of a mountain into another pond at the bottom. And I'm hoping that I can do the path down next to it. There's a cow hiding under there for some real reason. We're also going to do a pathway over to that mountain over there, and then that will hopefully go around to the big one that's not loading in the distance. But that will be if we decide to do the Wizard's Keep. And it might be that me and Nettie sort of have to talk Kavolta into helping us do it rather than the other way around. Down here we've got lots and lots of animals. We've got massive pigs, sheep and cows. And the chickens are separate because on the far side up the back here I'm going to be doing a chicken, so I've kept them separate. The animals will eventually have access to here, which is the barn. It's going to be a little access area for them so that they can stay dry if it rains. have all the storage for the barn upstairs, so there'll be a second floor and a roof eventually. Down here I've got plans for silos. There's one there and one next to that house over there. I have to build those before I can do the pathways out here, and once I've done the pathways I can then just sort of plant crops everywhere. I've still got bushes to build around here as well, so that we've got like blueberry bushes, blackberry bushes, raspberry bushes, whatever. I'm going to do that around the end. There's the other silo marker. Got, cocoa powder with cocoa beans. We've got all the types of trees. We've got oak, birch, spruce, acacia and the dark oak here. And this is a vineyard, or a version of a vineyard. And that was my phone. This part is more or less done aside from the bushes and the silo. So there's plenty left to do out this side. Access wise, because I've got a pathway going up to the palace on the other side but not down into the village yet, I need to do the same over this side. So I'm going to do a pathway that goes up the mountain to the palace, but I'm also trying to work out if I can do a pathway going through the mountain without damaging it too much, because it's not fair for like this guy, and if I build a house for the farmer to have to go all the way up to the palace to go all the way down the other side to go shopping, for example. So I'm hoping that I can sort of do a through from here into the main town to save them a lot of legwork, because I wouldn't want to have to traipse up there every time to get there to the other side. I mean, I could just do that because I've got this pathway here, but I don't know, I still need to figure out that side of connecting this side of it to the other side of it. These map stations that we've got, they're an original build from when the server was Ramsmelek. So this map is from that, and we've just continued with the palace build. These are staying how they are. We decided when we took the map after Ramsmelek ended that we were going to leave all the buildings intact, but if there was items in chests, we'd take those to make use in the palace somehow. So all the map stations are staying. They're just going to be like little gazebos that people can sit in. There's a few of them dotted around. They've all got paths to them now, that may end up being adjusted depending on how I do the main farms. There's one there, and there's one further over that. I haven't loaded yet. Zombie. There's still quite a few pockets of caves underground that we've covered up. So we're slowly getting those as well, so that we don't get random zombies and skeleton noises. So there's one there. But that is the plan. Lots of farmland. The other plan is also doing a path that goes around all of these pillars, which are sort of in front of them. That'll be the edge of the land for the city, and well, for farmland in this case. And beyond that, a forest, like literally runs all the way around, encases it. And that is the plan, but how long it's going to take is beyond me. I'm working on it. I've got Nettie helping me, so hopefully some of that will get done. Me and Cavolta at the weekends are focusing mainly on the inside and letting Nettie deal with outside. But if I'm on in the week with Nettie, I will help on the outside and do things there. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what we've been up to, what you've missed, and hopefully this weekend I can get back into a normal routine of recording. Would be nice if my normal method of recording would actually work, which it doesn't at the moment. So I'm having to use an alternative, which means my voice is quieter. I'm not having a good time right now. So hopefully I'll fix it all by the time we get to the weekend, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. See you soon.